government will deceive the masses and many will die. Things are not what they seem, and people will not listen to the warnings. It is better to have the light of the world in the midst of darkness than to have the light on earth and dwell in the midst of fools. I will be the only one who can protect you. Homes will have to be anointed. Spirits will openly roam the earth, and you will have to mark your homes to let them know that you are mine. No harm will come to those who serve him. They will hide resources, food, light, water, soil, medicine, books, fuel, and survival basics needed to survive this time. Weapons will be scarce, and although I am the way, you should still have protection. What's coming is not human, and blood will be shed. Constant battles. Every time people leave their homes, they will have to fight to return to them. Follow along for part 2. You cannot prepare for a long journey overnight, lest you forget something. You must prepare in advance. Do not be fools. Eyes will be opened, and people will see these deceivers for who they truly are. Many souls they have stolen. Innocent people they have murdered. The righteous they have imprisoned. Empires they have destroyed. And the masses they have deceived. For a time they have roamed the earth, causing grief to mothers that birthed my kings and my princes. But no more shall you be in power. I will tear down your idols. I will make your women bear corpses. Your women will be without children, and they will cry out to me with grief, but I will not answer because of their wickedness. You spent your lives hating my anointed, and I will bring them up. You will no longer oppress them. Just as it was in the days of Pharaoh, so it shall be this day. Follow along for part 3. He said, do not be deceived by these lizards. Do not be hypnotized by their music or their visions. Some of them will pose as my anointed, but they were never mine. War will break out. I will slaughter the wicked. My children will not be casualties. Store your food and your water, your weapons, your tools, and your fuel. He said, do not forsake me. You will need me more than ever. He said, do not rebuke or fear my chosen. Many will accuse them of witchcraft and yell sorcery. They will blaspheme the Holy Spirit. Open your eyes. Learn how to fight in the Spirit. In time, the Spirit will no longer be invisible to you. Do not be afraid. Fights will be spiritual and physical at the same time. And I kept hearing like Mortal Kombat. Many of you are getting stronger, and He has placed a desire in your hearts to prepare. Do not be deceived. Receive me while there is still time. Follow along for part 4. The Lord said, blessed are the daughters that will bear children in this time. I will raise up your children, and they will be anointed. They will do incredible things throughout the earth. Baptize them with water, for I still require that. Indoctrinate your children and protect them from deception. Teach them the way while you can. Do not let the world be their first teacher. Train them to hear me loud and clearly. I will speak to them in the ways I spoke to Moses, Jacob, and Isaac. And that concludes this message. Well, this concludes the warning, because that was definitely a warning. Time is winding down, y'all, and I'm just praying that many of us turn away from our wickedness and turn to the Lord before it is too late.